What's up, everybody? Hey, another edition of The Scattered Chef. My name's Gabe Spencer. Today I got something really cool for you guys. Today, we've been on this kind of breakfast kick. I fried an egg the other day, but today we're gonna do something really cool where we're actually gonna have sausage inside a pancake all in one. Kind of wild. Anyway, let's jump into the ingredient list here and show you what we got. All right, ingredient list. I'm not gonna be making pancakes from scratch. I'm actually gonna use some boxed pancake. It kind of goes against the grain for what I'm doing, but it's just easy. I think most of us out there are gonna use some sort of boxed pancake mix. I mean, it's ready to go. The ones that I don't like though are the ones where you just add the water to it. I'm just gonna use the one where you actually use just pancake mix, a whole egg, whole milk, whole sausage. We're gonna do some pancake syrup, right? And a little powdered sugar. I got this cool powdered sugar shaker. Check this out. It's awesome. Get you one of these. Amazon. I'm an addict, but here, check this out. Look at that. Powdered sugar. Let's get to it. All right, guys. So first things first, we got to make our sausage patties. So this is that Owens regular. Use whatever you want. There's spicy. There's maple. There's all kinds of stuff. But the thing is we got to make the right size of sausage patties. I don't want them too thick. I don't want them too thin, and I don't want them too big around. So just a little bit in my palm here. I'm gonna smash that down to where it's about maybe a little less than a ½ inch thick. About the same diameter as maybe a golf ball. They're gonna shrink up and they're gonna puff up as well. So just little patties. Make a bunch of these, however many you want. The cool thing about it is this is something you can freeze. You can throw it in a Ziploc bag, freeze it, pop it in the microwave before school, before you go to work in the morning. Really easy. Something I saw the other day on a reel, and they actually were stuffing a banana inside the pancake, but I was like, man, sausage would be awesome. So I tried it out and it was great. So here you go. And you can make these, you can make them a little smaller if you want. I'm just doing this here. Like I said, a little bit, about the size of a golf ball. Smash these down. You can kind of see the thickness of that. All right. I mean, they're the same size. I don't even know why I flipped it around, but. All right, here we go. I'm gonna make 6 of them. Cause I got the camera guy back here. He's David, you guys don't see him on camera a lot, but this is the guy that puts all this stuff together in the background. He's a magician at this stuff, and he gets to eat all this. He has to eat all of it. I don't eat any of it. He eats all of this by himself, and then he does take some home to his family as well. But there you go. So that's the thickness we're looking for, right? And I guess you can get about 12 of these patties, unless you do them a little small. You get 12, maybe 14 out of a pack of sausage. So I normally put 3 or 4 of these on a plate when I serve them, but this will be perfect amount here. I'm gonna take these, I'm gonna get these on my iron skillet and get them fried up. We're gonna set that off to the side, pat them dry. Then we're gonna come back and make this pancake mix, and we're gonna dip it together. We're gonna put it in the skillet, and I'm gonna show you guys the finished product. Watch this. All right, so I got this iron skillet fired up, got the patties that we made. I'm gonna lay these in here. You start to hear them sizzle. You only stack 4 in there at a time. I never like to overload a skillet. Now what I'm doing here is I'm just cooking, it's just a sausage patty. I mean, a lot of you guys out there have cooked a sausage patty before. We just want to get it nice and brown, cooked all the way through its pork, so at least 165. This is super easy. So you guys can see here, see how it's starting to puff up a little bit? It's a lot thicker than what we started off with. So I'm gonna smash that back down. I've got this on high heat. I can probably turn this heat down just a hair. The thing that'll kill it is if they just get too thick, because it's gonna mess up our batter when we put batter all over this thing. So I'm just flattening it down here. So what I've done is I set up a plate with a paper towel on it. This is really just there to soak that grease up. I don't want a ton of grease going into my pancake, so it's just gonna make it kind of fall apart. Nobody wants a greasy pancake. All right, so I'm gonna start to flip these. They've browned on one side really well. I flattened them out. So you can see that's the color I'm looking for. Super, super simple. I mean, it doesn't get a whole lot easier than that. Some of you kids out there that can cook, this is something easy you guys can make. Okay guys, so I've got both sides done. I'm gonna pull these off. I'm gonna get them on the plate. You can see that here, perfect size. They've shrank down, they've kind of puffed up, but I smashed them back down, so that's a big deal. You don't want a big giant fat piece of sausage, right? Some people want a big fat piece of sausage, I do not. So I'm gonna get my last 4 patties in here. Get these down. And as soon as these get done, we're gonna make our pancake batter. We're gonna coat it, and then it's gonna get really good. So smash these down like we did before. All right, so these are the last 4. I'm gonna get these on here. And I like these cooled down. I don't need them hot. They're gonna heat back up when they get back in the pancake mix. So there's our 8 patties. You can kind of pat them dry a little bit. Again, I don't want them super greasy. All right, let's get back over here. We got these done. Let's get back over here and get the pancake batter mixed up so we can get everything back over here to our cooktop and get some pancakes rolling. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get to this mixture here. Nothing crazy, just simple pancake mix. I'm gonna take my egg, just like on the directions on the back of the box. I'm gonna crack 1 egg in there. I don't measure anything. They're gonna tell you how to measure it. So take my milk, pour a little bit of milk in there. And really, I'm just looking for consistency. Grab my fork, start mixing this up. And I'm gonna show you guys the consistency that I'm looking for. Because I don't want it so thin that it won't stick to the pancake, but I don't want it so thick that it just makes a pancake this thick. So this is not the consistency that you want. See how it looks like dough, right? You wanna add a little bit more milk to it. And this is how I just make pancakes in general. Like if I'm in a hurry, I'm here, like I don't do the frozen pancakes, I'll just do this. I used to make my own pancake mix, but and I would like reserve it off to the side, like put it in a Ziploc. I stopped doing that. Get this good and mixed up. Keep adding a little milk to it. And I'm gonna spill it and make a mess. It's okay. It's just a mess. We can wipe it right up, right? All right, cool. Now it's looking good. If you end up pouring a little bit too milk, it gets a little thick, just add a little bit more batter. Your batter mix, right? So like mine, a little too thin. Saves the day, right? Here you go. This is what we're using. Pearl milling, I don't know. Add a little bit more into it. I want to make sure I get all those lumps out of there. That's what I'm looking for. A little bit thicker. And it's okay to let this rest. I would recommend letting it rest for 2 or 3 minutes after mixing it. So now that all that's done, you can go the extra mile. You can put a little vanilla in it if you wanted. You can add some cinnamon to it, whatever you want. Have fun, right? All right, that's the consistency that we're looking for. Here you go. Write it down, take a picture, take a screenshot. That's what we're looking for. All right, we're gonna let this rest for a couple minutes. We're gonna go back over to the cooktop. We're gonna take those sausage patties, we're gonna put them in this mix, and we're gonna get into some pancakes. Okay, back to the cooktop. First thing, avocado oil, non-stick skillet. You know, I'm a huge iron skillet fan, but on this one, when I'm doing my pancakes, when I'm doing regular pancakes, sometimes I'll use an iron skillet. On this one, I'm going to just use a regular non-stick. A little bit of olive oil or a little bit of avocado oil in the bottom of my pan. Get that coated best as I can. And I'm not, on pancakes, you don't want to cook on high heat. I've got this on medium because if you cook it too hot, the first one's going to turn out nice and golden brown, the rest of them black. All right, so here's our pancake mix, right? Ready to go. 1 egg, flour, pancake mix. That's the right consistency. I let it rest 2 or 3 minutes. Now I'm going to take my sausage. I'm just going to dunk it in there. Throw me 2 or 3 of them in there. Getting that nice and coated. Easy. All right, so I've got 4 down inside of this right here. I'm letting this I'm letting this heat up just enough. When I pick this one up, I'm gonna get the pancake batter on the top first. Now I'm gonna take this, it's got all the batter on it, I'm gonna flip it over like that. Same thing. I'm gonna load 3 of them in this one. I'm gonna add a little bit more on top. Just spoon it on the top. Really key, pancake spatula. Really super thin. It's gonna really get underneath those pancakes really easy. Remember, pancakes cook really fast. Perfect golden brown, look at that. That's what we want. We don't want really dark brown pancakes. We're nice and golden brown. We're halfway there on these. Looking awesome. Couple minutes, maybe a minute each side. That's the color you're hunting. Once you're done, pop that on the plate. I'm gonna cook the rest of these, then we're gonna plate them up and try them out. Then we're gonna shove them down the cameraman's throat and he can eat it all. We gotta keep that figure, right? Hunting season, whatever season. All right, pop these out. Get this one right here. Here you go, look at this. Perfect golden brown on top, golden brown on bottom. Get these plated up, we got that sausage in the middle. These are gonna be absolutely fabulous. All right guys, got it all wrapped up, got it on the plate. Now it's time to get it ready. Just eat it, right? So here, first thing I did is I got my pancake syrup. I always throw it in the microwave for a few, like maybe 10 seconds, get it warmed up. And I just drizzle this right over the top. All right, next, my handy little powdered sugar shaker. Just a couple little taps like that. You could throw a little orange slice in there for garnish. What I like to do is take a little ramekin of pancake syrup, put this on the side of the plate so they have something to dip that in. I'm gonna cut into this, I'm gonna try it for you guys. I'm gonna give the rest of it to the camera guy. He's gonna tear into it. So, one off the top, cheers. You can see the thickness of that. Here we go. Perfect. You guys can see that. Right inside, sausage, pancake, all in one. Hit it with that dip. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful, right? Fabulous. Hope you guys enjoy this recipe. Super fun, super different. Make this for your kids for breakfast, make it for school, make it for yourself. Put it in a Ziploc, freeze it. You can have it weeks later down the road. My name is Gabe Spencer. I'm the Scattered Chef. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to smash on that subscribe button, share this on social media, and I will see you guys on the next one.